Welcome back, you beautiful souls. Thank you so much for keeping it locked as we fly through the final hour of the show. It's been a bit of a crazy one because the world feels a bit crazy today. Let's normalize with some sports. Boo. I'm sorry, not the best result to start us off. The West Indies took a 1-0 lead in their three-match ODI series up against the Proteas after a 48-run win in their second ODI. Man of the moment, Shy Hope, brilliant. Scored 128 as the visitors posted a pretty solid 335 for 8. It was too much for us. Themba Bavuma, though, did hit a career best of 144, probably the best timing ever in his career. It wasn't enough, though, bowled out for 287. And here to chat about it, Lorenzo, shaking your head with some wisdom and some acceptance, like you understand that this is okay.
No, it is.
Some great individual performances, so I'm going to start there. Well, Shy Hope, absolutely amazing. Before we chat about his role within the team, because he also needed to step up and lead from the front, which he did. Themba Bavuma, so much question around him, and obviously not the best headlines around this incredible young man, and he did what he needed to do in the most spectacular way. We just wish that it could have come with a win, but to get your best knock at this point in his ODI journey, how important was this for him, do you think?
Yeah, that could definitely just boost his confidence going forward. He's been one of our outstanding batters, and he's captain as well. Not taking anything away from Shy Hope, though, is the fact that he's now stepped in as captain as well. We've got a new coach going forward. Luckily, these games are not part of the qualification for the World Cup, and it kind of puts us in a good headspace going up against the Netherlands the end of this month.
Completely, and it almost feels like both teams are kind of taking this breather to achieve something within their squads. Maybe us testing out some, because we've needed to change something within our batting lineup, whether that's the pipeline, moving it onto the national fold, whether it's the national fold itself, getting the balance right. It kind of looked like most of our batsmen got themselves out with this one. Possibly a little bit of inexperience at times. What do you make of where we're at in our batting lineup?
Batting lineup, we're going to have a lot to work on, especially now that Rob Walters has come in. You know, he's done quite well. He ended up going to New Zealand, did lots with the teams that he built with. He's building with our team now. I want to give him that time. I don't want him to rush in, but we've got established batters who should be scoring 50s and 100s all the time. But back again to Themba. How amazing is it that he is finding his stride now? I imagine we have this Themba going forward for the next 5 years.
Exactly, because you do need a bit of age to temper the enthusiasm. Certainly from a psychological aspect from the South African fold, we need that. If we talk about how that played out in terms of captaincy and the bowling attack, maybe a little bit loose. I mean, with a Shy Hope, I think he hit more sixes than he did fours. So I'm not sure what that says about the bowling or just about where his headspace was at. What did you make of the bowling attack? Because we kind of feel we've got a bit more balance there. We are still testing.
We are, and we've lost quite a few guys as well. We've needed to bring in new people, and we need to test those seamers, you know, left and right seamers as well. So I think that we are still working on that balance because we're changing our team dynamics a bit. We are changing it. And we'll see, I think we'll see a more established team when we play the Netherlands in the two ODIs that need to be done still for this qualification.
Which are vitally important,
it's vital that we win it. So I think they're playing around with the combinations now so that when we get to those two games, we're able to go in and just smash it.
In your heart of hearts, what needs to shift here? Do we need to see more of a focus on the spin being the shorter format of the game? Because we've seen how successfully, I mean, you can open with a spin bowler now.
You can, definitely.
Which
used
is
to be frowned upon.
Yeah, exactly.
It used to be frowned upon.
Which is quite a thing. So who isn't there that you'd like to see there? Who is there that you're loving? What do you make of the team's development, as you say, in this rebuilding phase?
You know, Keshav, Maharaj, and Shamsi, you know, are two guys that we need at their peak. And then we've got Aiden Markram. We forget about him. It's the fact that he can come in and get us a week
change an over.
Change an over too, definitely. And we need to focus on that. And we're going to the subcontinent later the end of the year. So spinners are the way forward for them.
Two strike bowler spinners, that's what I'm saying. Let's go.
Two strike bowler spinners with that. But don't ever forget that Kagiso Rabada, Anrich Noortkeer, they still bring a lot more to the team that people... Sometimes people are like, a lot of pressure on them, but come on, they can get wickets.
But you build a bowling attack around two strike bowlers like that, and we can joke as much as we want. We've got the talent. Now it is just about finding that balance, which we absolutely love. And speaking of balancing the books, let's talk a little money.